Welcome back to Echo Town. It's been a long time since I have visited my Sim City towns. I think the last one I uploaded, or the last time I did one of these, was back in March of this year, and it is now the 21st of November. So that was quite a few months ago. I don't know what the volume level on this is like. I'm going to let it play and hope for the best, because it sounds okay in my head anyway. Otherwise, I'm adjusting to the screen because I have my laptop plugged in to my home computer screen, which is a little bit bigger than the laptop, and seeing SimCity like this, it's a lot bigger. It's almost got that feeling of having it projected on the wall. So I'm adjusting to just the size of everything and the detail. And yes, this is Echo Town. I don't know why I called it that. I guess it must have been, I must have had some notion of going green in the town and trying to use environmentally friendly means of power and whatever. But as it turned out, I didn't really do anything like that. I ended up building a massive tourist city. Yeah, so if I go down here, get an idea of this place. It's quite busy. I also downloaded something, I think it's called Flux something. It changes the light on the screen so that when you get to this point in the day, it kind of turns the light down a little bit on the screen, so it's easier on your eyes. So that's going to probably affect the look of the game as well. So this place is really a big touristy place. I've got lots of buses, but I'm still going to have traffic problems. I have lots of little these little low-end casinos. I should probably just, that other noise you're hearing is the fan. I'm going to just turn down the audio just in case it's, I don't know if it's going to be a problem or not, but sometimes the audio, it comes out louder than my audio. So as we get to here, you can see I've got these community college, which is doing a good job of educating everybody. Because this is something I've never been successful at this. This casino is the Elegant Casino, and when you go to the gambling, it is the last one here. I've never, as far as I can remember, I've never been able to make this thing work. I've managed all the other ones, but this one, no. It is a casino that really only works if you've got lots of high wealth gamblers, and they are very difficult to come by, apparently. Now, there are probably various criteria that you need to fulfill for this to be successful. Well, it does seem to have people in it. It's a very nice hotel. But I have it situated probably in a pretty bad place. Although I've got a tourist attraction next to it, the Arc de Triomphe. And down the road here I've got this wonderful railway station, so you would imagine that it would be some people with some money that will go to try and use this this thing. I can't remember which one it is. Let's see. I think it's this one. In this town, for one thing, the other town, I don't have a lot of money. In the Echo town, I think the total amount I have is about 300,000 or 400,000 euros, which can go quickly. But this place, I've got 4 million, and it was a relatively new town, so I was able to. I had plenty of space to put in the airport, and I also have bus stations. And I have a train station. So it's really at this place where I'm going to try everything I can to get this working, because this again is the elegant casino that I was talking about earlier, the one that is very difficult to make successful. It looks like there's a few people there, but I think most of these people look like they're working here. They're all wearing the same type of suit. Otherwise, if I click on it, can we get the breakdown? Well, it says that we've got 100 medium wealth tourists, but that's no good. What you need is 300 high wealth, and we've only got 32. We've also got no lodgers because I don't have a lodging permit. So you can see how much progress needs to be made here. It's a long way from even breaking even at the moment. It's losing a lot of money. But with all the bus stations that I've got, although to be honest, I'm not sure that the wealthy Sims that are necessary for this, I'm not sure they travel by bus. But right beside, on the other way here, I've got an airport. So I'm hoping that this will have a better chance of working than the one than any chance in Echo Town. There is, I think, some potential here for this thing to take off. You can see as well that I've got a lot more, much better state of infrastructure here. The roads are a lot better than in the last town. In the last town, I would have to demolish so much stuff and rebuild so much. And even after doing all that, there is no guarantee that I would still be able to get this thing to work. But here, because it's a new town, I'm going to be able to kind of organize things more. You can see there's buses everywhere, but like I say, I don't know if those buses carry the right people. Now, of course, the other thing that might be possible with this casino is that it's simply a bug in the system. It's simply kind of a glitch, and no matter what you do, this this casino won't work, because basically it may be broke. And that's something I have to keep in mind, because you have to enjoy the challenge, but you don't want to spend hours and hours and hours working on a problem that actually is not fixable because it's a technical problem. And like I say, I'm not hugely optimistic about whether I can get this to work or not, because I don't really remember if I ever got these things working in any other town. I may have, but I can't remember. This road here, by the way, is I have the regional road thing here, and so as you can see here, I've tried to just open up this town to as much traffic as possible for tourism. There is also the prospect here, the great work hasn't been done yet. That's here. It's oops. And my town is here, so I may build the international airport. The construction of the international airport requires resources and workers. Once opened, it brings flights of tourists. So if I get going and I can get this made, that may help. It may help to bring in more tourists for this thing. Now, I'm just wondering, I actually have this is fully upgraded, the gambling headquarters, which was kind of a surprise. So you can see here I'm making a lot at the moment. I'm making a lot of money on the casinos, and I've got quite a lot of the Sleek casinos. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This place really was, as I was building it a couple of months ago, even then my idea was to just really fill it out with casinos and see how successful a tourist town I could make, because I haven't had that much luck with them. So again, you can see the roads here have been when I started working on this town, I must have, I can't really remember because it was a couple of months ago, but I must have transferred a whole load of money from one of the other towns so that I was able to put the infrastructure in. And you can see I've got a very good road system here, and at the moment I've got a very small population. The idea is that I won't need a big population because everybody will come from outside. But I don't think, it doesn't look like I've got any trams anywhere. I don't see any trams yet. But I've got plenty of hotels. So what I can do is I can, because I've got the fully updated headquarters, casino headquarters, gambling headquarters, I can go ahead and max out all the hotels. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's another Arc de Triomphe. So right now with this kind of a population in this town, if you were living there, it would certainly be a great place to travel around, because there's only 16,700 people and a fantastic road system. No traffic jams yet. So I've already kind of installed a lot of new houses. It was a lot of the land value here was quite high land value, but then I had to put some houses here because, as you can see from here, it kind of says that I don't have enough workers, and it's, now there's the symbol. Apparently there's no workers to work in any of the hotels. So I've added in lots of places, and now it's just a case of letting the place develop so that this population goes up, because I need to get that up maybe about 100,000, and then there shouldn't be any problem then with these people getting workers. At the moment doesn't seem to be any workers for anything. So when the population increases, I should be able to fill out all the unemployment problem, rather the employment problem. After that, if I can build the international airport, and also maybe I can just build in the towns around here. I've got one here, for instance, it's completely empty. So, and this one is this is part, I think these are all part of the same grouping. So if I can fill that and that should be lots of people. Although as I'm looking, I don't see any road going in here. I see roads from here. Sometimes it's very hard to figure out what town is attached to what other town. That's definitely attached to Echo Town, and after that I don't know if it's attached to this one or. But obviously the more populations you have, the more people you have in the area, then the greater the influx of tourists are going to be to here. which is, you know, that's what I need in order to have any chance with this thing. It's not looking very hopeful at the moment. I haven't even put in, because this thing, you know, it's got lots of extra bits that you can put on it. It's got lots more rooms. It's got a penthouse. It's got this thing, which entertainment division of the casino headquarters. Well, I can do that. And it's got a roulette house. So I mean, I'm going to need all of these things. I'm going to need this pretty much maxed out. You know, I want it maxed out. So before I forget, I can go to this thing, which I'm actually surprised that this is fully upgraded, because I was working on this in another town and I just couldn't get the thing to upgrade. So this should mean that I can, that's the sign, yeah. Where can I put the sign? Put the sign there. I've already put this one, that's it. That's the lodging division. This is gaming division. This is entertainment. I should be able to just take all of these now, I think, because the thing is, because it's fully fully upgraded. I'm going to have to knock down something, am I? What's that? That's a pity. Let's put it there. Right, so there we go. That's the headquarters, fully, not just fully upgraded, but it's kind of got everything you can put there now. That gives you a license to build everything here. I can see straight away that I'm going to have to demolish some stuff in the back, because that's where these go. Anyway, let's, I can put, how does this work? I can put, these are the ground floors, so I can put those there. This is here. I think that's right. And then I've got a penthouse. And I can put another one of those. And then I've got the exclusive club, which, I'm knocking down another building, which goes there. And then I've got the roulette. Maybe if I just get rid of this sign for now, because this has to fit here surely. No. It's like they seem to have their designated areas to go. That's a bit of a... Let's leave it for now anyway. So there you go. I don't know if that's very attractive or not, but whether it's attractive or not, that is the biggest and the most exclusive hotel that these Sims guys can have. The Grand Casino. And back here, dreadfully misplaced, that's some kind of a club. And we're losing 35,000 a day, so we have to just leave that. don't think I can take in any more. Oh, I can. I haven't taken. I can take one more. I can take one more landmark. They're always useful. But which one shall I take? High tourist attraction. I need a high tourist attraction, so I'm gonna go for this. It'd be great if I could just... Oh, am I gonna really knock down another? I don't really want to knock down another hotel. How about there? Is that close enough? I really want it there. I want it right beside the hotel. Well, you can't get much closer than that. So if anybody wants to come and see that, they're surely going to go there. I think what I'm going to do is put a... I'm going to put a clinic here right beside the nuclear plant, because they might need it. What else have we got? Wow, there's no crimes and I've got all these casinos. That's because I think I did actually put quite a large police precinct. Is this it? Yeah. So that's pretty good. I've even got some helicopters. Education. I think this is the only education I've got. But it says it can take 1,800 and I don't have 1,800, so that should be fine. Now the buses, I've got so many buses. Where's my bus stations? They're over here. Here. Hopefully these buses will actually leave this town and go over here and bring people back, because there's not really enough people in this place at the moment to get this casino going. It's still losing a fortune. So really the buses need to go into the region if I'm to have any chance of... Now look at this. This is the special exclusive club. Let me find my... I want to find my major roads. So it's a strange kind of town, because there's some buildings which are kind of maxed out, and yet there is the sense that there's lots and lots of space in this place, which is obviously true when you look at the figure here. The population is very small. Most of the big buildings that you see around are actually hotels, and some of them are closed. In fact, lots of them are closed. I'm hoping as time passes the population will increase, and so these hotels will find workers, and then they will start attracting the high wealth people to fly in. But it may not work until I start increasing the population, not just in this town, but in some of the other towns as well. I don't know if that's going to be necessary or not. Anyway, I don't know how long this episode has been, but I guess I shall call this one finished. Then I shall come back to it. It seems to be losing even more than it was. So I don't know if I'm going to succeed in it, because like I said, it may actually be a bug. But I will hopefully come back and do a few more episodes of this. And until then, adios.